Hello, so we're going to go on a kind of road trip adventure holiday. Now that summer's kind of come to an end, our garden's kind of tied up for winter. Still going some stuff, which we'll show you in a later video, taking a week off and going up north. So we thought we'd bring you along and see what happens. We don't drive BMWs, we just have one because it's my mum's.
We borrowed it for our mini adventure. Our cars aren't very reliable.
No, so one broke this week and the other one we don't really trust to take us up north. So we're going to borrow my mum's car, much better car, and have a nice holiday. So we'll bring you along.
This is us. We have finally arrived. Oh. Watch the wheels on our broken car. On our borrowed car, not the broken car. Definitely not broken it. Hi. We have arrived. We've made it up. We took a wee detour through Fort William, so we went and had like the biggest bowl of macaroni cheese and chips you've ever had in your life, and then we have just arrived in the lovely Wolf Lodge, so we were going to give you a little tour and just let you see what's happening. This is our bathroom. Got a shower, toilet, and then the best bit, we've got a sauna, so we need to figure out how to put that on. But definitely we'll get into that later on. So that's very nice, lovely. Then tiny kitchen. I say that it's not much smaller than our kitchen at home is. And then through into the living room. So this is nice. You've got a wood burner across in the corner. We've got the TV. We've got a little dining area if we want it as well. And then the couches, which is fabulous. And then through here is the second bedroom, so we won't be using this. But it's got bunk beds in it, so that you can have another couple of people staying in as well, obviously just the two of us for this one. And then the bedroom picks up the ladder, so this is the main reason why we didn't bring the pup with us, because she would be very unhappy if she wasn't able to get up to where we were when we were sleeping. And that is a lovely room. Looks very nice.
Outside of the lodge, in the front back garden thing, you've got like a pizza oven style thing, beautifully modelled. And the best part is we have a hot tub. So it's toasty already, and we shall be jumping in that very soon.
Good morning, guys. It is now day 2. So when we arrived last night, we just went in the hot tub and then we watched films for the rest of the evening. It has been quite blowy overnight, so it's been a little bit, which you can probably hear just now. But today we're going to go out for a walk and hopefully see the Green Lagoon, and we'll take you along with us to do that as well.
And hopefully this audio is going to come out okay, but basically this is the Green Loch. The water is so green, I don't even know if the camera is going to pick it up properly. It just looks amazing. It is super windy, so yeah, apologies for the volumes.
And we're at this cute wee bothy, have a look. It does have wood. It's run by the RSPB, so you can see all the different birds. And then this bit here. It smells so strongly of firewood. In fact, it smells just like when I worked at the dungeons. But that was fake firewood smell that we had in there instead. You've got all the different things, so you know what you can use and what you can't.
So we're just on another walk, kind of back to the car and stuff, and we're just walking through. So most of it's all like this forest, kind of, you know, I think it's a managed forest, I'm not really sure. But then you just get this massive old oak tree. It just looks amazing.
I think it looks like it belongs in the Lion King.
Alright guys, so it's day 3 and we're at the wildlife centre up this way. We're just outside the wolves, which I think you can possibly see behind us. If not, that's just a waste of time. So we'll get some footage from today. We're having camera issues, but we'll see what we can do throughout the day and talk to you in a bit.
Mr. Grumpy.
I'm leaving.
So this is why I really wanted to come to the Highland Wildlife Park, because they've got a baby polar bear. It's just behind its mama there. And we're just about to go to the little polar bear talk, but hopefully the big polar bear will move. So we've seen that, we've seen wildcats, we've seen grey wolves, and we've learned loads of good stuff. This is a view from the top of the polar bear enclosure. Isn't it wonderful? Monkey, what has been your most favourite part so far?
The wolves.
The wolves, yeah, they're pretty good. We'll need to show people that animal that looked like you though, because it had a big beard.
But he's at the age now where he is still feeding off mum, but he doesn't need the food as much as he makes out that he's starving to death and he really needs the food. He'll only feed a couple times off mum, whereas when he was younger he'd feed every 2 hours from her. He is eating his own food now as well, so he's eating any meat that goes in there from mum. So through the day we give mum lots of scatter feeds. So she gets a large meal in the morning and then several scatter feeds for the day and then a large meal at the end of the day. And he eats pretty much everything that goes in there for her. And that varies from deer meat right through to your cow, sheep meat, rodents, anything that gets from it. Lots of fruit and veg, which you'll see when you go to your male polar bear feed if you're going to that today.
Yeah, we've got some tigers here as well. Not really a native species to Scotland, but...
Well, we certainly hope not. So we had a lot of camera issues yesterday and our battery packs, both of them, ended up completely dying, so we couldn't actually film anything else. They're not charging either, so I think they're completely goosed. We had a great time at the Highland Wildlife Centre yesterday. We were there from like 10:30 in the morning till the back of 4, I think, and we saw 4 different talks and we went on the little safari bit, and I feel like we did something else as well, did we?
No, we just did more talks and stuff after the safari. We've got little snippets of that which we'll have put in before this, but we just wanted to kind of...
Yeah, so essentially there's 2 parts to it. There's the bit that you can walk around and see all the different exhibits, and then there's a bit that you can actually drive around. So if you don't go in the car, then you can actually get a guided tour, and it's just on a donation basis. It was actually really worth the money, so it was £17 each for us to get in. So about...
That included the 10% or something like that contribution, donation?
Yeah, so you make a 10% contribution to keeping the animals, and if you're a UK taxpayer then you can gift aid it as well, which is what we did. But I think it was definitely worth it for the day. There's talks on, so there was altogether 8 talks during the day. Oh, getting overexcited. There was 8 talks on during the day, so we saw... You can hold it if you want. Let's try that again. So during the day there was 8 different talks on. So now that Craig's finished laughing at me. Altogether during the day there was 8 different talks that we could have gone to, but we decided to go mid-afternoon and have our lunch and then go on the little drive round tour instead. So we saw the ones for the female polar bear, the male polar bears, the wolves, and what was the other one?
Wolverines.
So Wolverines. I feel like we saw another one as well. But you could have gone round talks all day.
Snow monkeys.
Oh yes, snow monkeys as well. Those are the vicious ones, but there was lots of little baby ones which were quite cute as well. So we went and saw all those different talks. If you'd wanted to, you could have spent all day doing it. So they time them about half an hour to 45 minutes apart, so that you can get from one section to another, and there's a keeper there who does like a 10-15 minute long talk and then stays around to answer your questions as well. So we did that. We went to my favourite part, which is the gift shop. And I bought a hat, which was excellent. I put it on Craig's Instagram because it's a little bee hat, since we're going to be getting our bees next year. But all in all, a great day. Did you have fun, baby?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So we would definitely go back.
I didn't have the feeling of a zoo or like the enclosures and stuff.
No, they're very, very open, and the animals just do what they want, and they've all got a place that they can get away from you as well. So if they don't want to be seen, then they absolutely don't have to be. They can just kind of go away, and it's all just open pastures, which the keepers were saying actually makes it really difficult if they have to get anything done to the animals, because trying to get them contained in any way is very hard, because usually they just climb a tree and get away from them. But we definitely recommend, if you're up this way, to do it. Today is our last full day in the cabin before we go back down the road, but we don't have any intention of doing too much, so we're going to go on a little walk just now. If there's anything interesting, we'll show you. There's a little sculpture trail with lots of carved sculptures.
It seems to be lots of the sort of local residents have sculptures in their front garden. We don't know the backstory of how it came to be or why it is, but there's like a guide in the lodge that we're staying in, so
we'll have a wee walk round. It's looking pretty miserable, but that's fine, we can get wet. We've got all our wet weather gear as well. Definitely not stupid enough to come up to the Highlands of Scotland with no waterproof clothing. So yeah, we'll film anything if it's good. If not, this might be the last of our video till we go down on our journey tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye.
So we've just kind of had a lazy day today, as we said we were going to have. So we went for a walk along the riverside and the old railway in Carbridge, which is where we're actually staying. Don't think we've ever actually said where we are. So we're just going to spend the rest of the day in and out the hot tub and chilling out, having a nice... And the sauna. We won't film that.
No.
Because I think the camera will steam up. Yeah, we've just been kind of having a good, relaxing day, kind of the end of our holiday. And the reason that we had booked the holiday in the first place was to get some time away. So we'll see you tomorrow, and have a good day.